Holy frigoly, we're recording. Make sure that's still working. Awesome. We are going to be reacting to why Batman vs. Metroman isn't close by Ayo Zine.
Everyone thinks that Batman vs. Metroman would be a classic brains versus brawn battle, but it isn't even close. Today, I get the chance to tell you why this fight between heroes
Metroman wins. Ooh, but it matters who you're asking. Batman is it Batman prep time? What kind of Batman is it? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Metroman.
is viciously one-sided. But before we get to fight night, we gotta see who we're dealing with first. Batman, or Bruce Wayne, is the DC Comics character originated from Gotham City. As a young child, Bruce was forced to bear witness to the needless murder of his parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, at the hands of Joe Chill. When he was left to pick up the pieces of his
I love Batman. I really do. He's the GOAT. He's my favorite. I like him more than Metroman. I'm not sure if he's winning. I don't think he's. I don't think he's winning. Metroman has time stop, can fly, laser eyes, no known weaknesses, and already fights a super genius. What is Batman gonna do? I'm curious.
life, he would go on to decide to take justice into his own hands, beginning a path that would lead him somewhere he never expected. The years following the death of his parents would see Bruce go on a journey to master martial arts, detective
Batman Begins. Best Batman movie ever, in my opinion. It's my favorite version of Batman, besides the Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, and what's the other one? Arkham City version of him. That one's second best, I'd guess.
work, escapism, and any skill that could help him in his growing crusade. Bruce would hone skills taught to by the likes of everyone from Zachary Zatara all the way to Ra's al Ghul. Upon his return home to Gotham, Bruce would be forced to confront the realities of his life and find a symbol to represent his crusade on justice. That symbol came to him through his own fear of bats as a child, or perhaps as a bat crashing through his window. No matter what incident it was though, it brought him his identity as the Dark Knight, the Caped Crusader, the Batman. Batman would go on to find himself in the world of heroes and villains, fighting against Gotham's worst and eventually fighting with and against superpowered beings beyond imagination. Batman would fight shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Superman and Wonder Woman, confronting everyone from Despero to Darkseid. He has experience like nobody we've ever seen. The knowledge Batman gained would allow him to create everything from the Justice Buster, a suit meant to hold off against the League, the Hellbat armor, a suit
Ooh, I didn't know about that. How long has that been a thing? Maybe he will win. The entire Justice League? Does that include Wally West or Barry Allen? And Superman? Well, Superman has a known weakness, but still. I don't know. And Wonder Woman? I don't know. It might be a close fight. Maybe Batman will win.
crafted to allow him to join the League in the most devastating fights. He would be able to create alternative minds for him such as Zeron R, and would even create Failsafe, a computer program so vicious it could turn on him. Batman's mind is his most dangerous ability, and his ability to survive even the most world-ending scenarios is frightening for any opponent. But what about his competition?
I wouldn't say that's frightening. Being prepared for any world-ending scenario, that's better. That's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. I'd be comforted by it.
Competition in the episode. Many have tried and failed to copy the gold standard. This man isn't one of those failures. When an unnamed planet in
That's not AI, is it? I don't want to be mean. Is that AI? I don't think it is. Okay, I just want to make sure.
the Galapung Quadrant was being destroyed by a black
I'm totally gonna play that game.
hole, two parents sent their baby boy off-world in a spaceship. Cruising across the galaxy, the ship would land happily under a Christmas tree after knocking away a different pod. The one that belonged to Megamind was sent elsewhere, but this isn't his episode. Metroman would find himself happily in a home with mostly oblivious parents who were filthy rich. Metroman's life generally doesn't have as much known in the in-between parts, but growing up happy and successfully, he would go on to become the hero of Metro City, hence Metroman. No real name was ever given. A hero who only has the mostly
No real name was ever given? I think his name would be Chad. What would you name him? Can we name him? I think we should name him.
competent Megamind as a villain, he has a lot of what you would expect from a Superman clone, such as invulnerability, super strength, super stamina, super speed, super senses, flight, heat vision, and x-ray vision. What's unique about Metroman, unlike Batman, is his deeper motivations. While other heroes grasp the role as a city's protector, Metroman feels pigeonholed into the role. For him, he wants the chance to pursue other things, such as music. He wants the chance to grow past the role of superhero.
Human 2 is trash. Can I be honest? They butchered him. They butchered everyone. I didn't see it. Didn't see all of it. It could have been so much better. Also, if you're a superhero and you want to do other things, just get over it. Is that wrong to say? You're saving lives. I don't know. The city went into a Great Depression when you left and you just stayed out? It's
hero,
interesting.
which is quite the wrinkle in our fight.
Metroman was finally dead, and Music Man was born.
Spending all of his time battling Megamind and being just this hero for the masses weighs on him mentally. Nonetheless, what if he finally
I guess it could get boring. I'd get bored. Fighting the same guy over and over knowing you're gonna win, I'd also get bored. I gotta give him that.
crossed paths with someone else? Both Batman and Metroman have feats absolutely respectable to their universe of characters. Batman with his Justice Buster holding off the League or his Hellbat armor letting him square up with Darkseid has been proof he isn't afraid to punch up. Metroman's speed alone showed he was fast enough to have a whole contemplative journey while Megamind shot a laser at him. His speed is no joke and could rival even that of the Flash in some aspects.
Which Flash? If we're talking about Wally West, I'm pretty sure he outran Death, didn't he? I don't know. I don't think he could outspeed even Barry. Which matters which one though. I don't know, maybe he can.
The main example as just mentioned is that Metroman, in his defining moment where everyone thought he'd been killed, had managed to go so fast that time was almost immobile for him. I find that to be quite impressive because that kind of speed really makes Batman have a steep disadvantage.
Don't both Barry and Wally have the ability to do that? Am I wrong? I don't know.
Now, with our origins and feats under our belts, that sets the stage for our fight night. Batman versus Metroman, and it isn't even close. Don't believe me? I'll prove it. One of the most important parts of this fight is where they're throwing down. Metro City is a sprawling metropolis with open spaces and lots of air, not a lot of hiding room, and the perfect setup for someone such as Metroman. Gotham City is a seedy, boxy sort of city with tight narrows and closer netted buildings. Batman's home turf is built for the way Batman operates.
Metro City, as you just said, Metro City is less dense. Gotham City is super dense. 10 people per freaking square foot, that's a joke. But probably more rats than New York. To be honest, might have more rats than New York. Imagine if the bubonic plague went through Gotham City. Ooh, back in the day, that would have been bad.
A Metro City brawl between someone like Batman and someone like Metroman who has no discernible weakness, he lied about it being copper, leaves Batman on a consistent back foot. Going in with only whatever resources he has in person leaves something like the speed advantage clearly in Metroman's court. If Batman didn't have home field, it would most likely be swift and simple to defeat the Dark Knight. It doesn't particularly matter if Batman managed to throw down his smoke bombs, Metroman being able to blow the smoke away, or if Batman could manage to make a run for it, as Metroman has inconceivable speeds. In a way, it's sort of like what Batman could make a move to do. He would simply be outsped in this fight by Metroman. Maybe Metro's cocky attitude would let Batman try to...
Then how does he fight the Flash? Sorry if I slur a little bit, my speech. My freaking mouth is a little dry.
Wiggle around, but without a home field advantage, Batman's stonewalled. A lot of Megamind the movie revealed Metroman approached his rivalry as mostly theatrical. He would always have Batman on the back burner, but maybe not if things were a bit different. If we were to put Batman on home turf, with his caves and his resources, I think this would be a steeply different fight as environments can dictate everything.
Yeah, doesn't he a lot of the city? I'm sure he has a lot of things that would slow down Metroman, wouldn't he?
When Batman has home field advantage, he has the Gotham sewers, the skylines, the streets he knows so well. Familiarity.
How destructive would Metroman be? Is Metroman going all out here? Is he gonna, punch everything? I'm not sure if that would help him then. If man's sole goal is to kill Batman, I think Metroman's winning.
It means every last inch of the city is Batman's turf. When Joker War broke out in the comics, Joker sieged weapons coaches Batman had across the city. Clearly, Batman is strapped up for anything that could be thrown at him. Backup equipment and various special Batmobiles and anything you would expect from Batman. His various answers to a lot of the Justice League. Gotham is where he can wage a war. In a case where Batman has the opportunity to be on the home field, there is no reason he wouldn't attempt to deploy any and all attempts to stave off Metroman.
Just how weak we'll see when he finds my first surprise.
His first line of defense would...
I guess you could say the same for Batman then. Well, Metroman can survive the full force of the sun. I'm not even sure if a nuke would stop him. I don't know.
Would most likely be to deploy the Justice Buster to try and hold off against the formidable might of Metroman. The Buster, at least Mark I from Batman Endgame, could resist the might of 6 major members of the Justice League. Some of those include the likes of Flash, Wonder Woman, and Superman. All those...
Isn't that all of Metroman's powers right there? Wow, my stream just lagged. What is going on right now? Holy. Hopefully my recording didn't lag. Anyways.
Those people that I just listed have comparable powers to Metroman. If Batman in his entirety can hang with him, then that means the Buster can keep up. It could at least take a hit or two. That still raises the question. Can he beat him though, and not just endure? There are some things up Batman's sleeves that can help him out with this. The Sinestro ring he housed that he used to combat that of Power Ring offered a couple of minutes of juice, and maybe that could be enough if he had the chance to get to the ring. Though we've seen Superman crush lantern constructs, so that isn't a certainty because Metroman may just have that kind of strength. There have been times when Batman—
What ring are we talking about? We're talking about this guy? The yellow dude? I don't know. Maybe Batman will win.
Batman has weaponized Scarecrow's most dangerous fear toxins against other enemies, using it to enhance his presence and put—
Yeah, but is he affected by gas like that? How do we know he's affected by gas like that? Yikes. Hold on. Alright, I had to ban him. Okay.
fear in them when just his presence wasn't enough. The issue with Metroman is what his fear would be, because who could be quite sure? He's an invulnerable man who doesn't really have to fear dying. More likely than not, his only real fear is being trapped in this role of superhero. That's not exactly something that would put him in his place. He's a fairly self-confident superhuman, so unless Batman intends to weaponize Metroman's sadness over not making awesome music, that may not work. Also, his
Could you like mess up Metroman's head?
super breath would just blow away the toxins. There's also the other point that, for all we know, it wouldn't even work. Overall, a fruitless effort. Batman can endure and hold off all he wants in Gotham City, but is there any way for him to fight back? The question still at the front and center is, could Batman push things in his favor? If presented with the threat of Metroman and it was a vicious fight, there isn't a reason Batman wouldn't just resort to his ace in the hole. While the Justice Buster would be reasonably solid to hold up and endure, he'd have to pull out the big guns. Batman has his Hellbat armor to fall back on. Forged in the fires of the sun and supported by each major member of the Justice League at the time, the Hellbat armor is his pinnacle in terms of what he can craft for combat. He used the suit in a siege on Apokolips, going face to face with Darkseid. The ruler of Apokolips is the end-all be-all of a lot of DC scenarios, and Batman managed to hold his own. The only things that really proved a problem were his endurance and his heart. Bruce's heart being what powers the suit in the high-risk, high-reward kind of deal. It is quite simply the most combative Batman suit that could be presented and
How does that work? His heart powers it? Weird.
would have to be
I don't
presented in
know.
a fight with the likes of Metroman. I believe Batman would be able to finally fight back against Metroman if he were adorned in the Hellbat armor. Though it could very well be like the scene in Infinity War where Thanos speaks about all of Tony's efforts just to draw one drop of blood. Metroman has the fascinating reality of being
True.
both insanely strong and insanely undercooked in terms of what he presents as his powers and his feats. His speeds I mentioned earlier allowed him to think critically about his role in life and as a hero and everything of the sort. That is some Flash level speeds. Metroman and what he presents to this is just a challenging mountain. If Bruce managed to endure all this fight and get in the Hellbat armor and land a few punches, it could all be purely theatrics as Metroman has nigh invulnerability. No one is quite sure what can even really affect him, and that is a frightening fact. Metroman and the kind of speed he offers could mean he would be sidelining Bruce before Mr. Wayne could crawl his way into the armor. Metroman quite simply is just that fast, and mixed with his strength,
What does Metroman do when Megamind isn't trying to destroy the city? What does he do? Do he have a secret identity? No, because the Rexen and Megamind were able to see that he was Megamind right off the bat. I don't know. Does he have a life outside of this? Freaking superhero?
strength could keep even the Hellbat on the backbone. Batman and his immeasurable capabilities and strategies would push him down one path: a war with Metroman in an attempt to win by any means necessary without having to put the guy down into the dirt, throwing all his best equipment at him and doing everything he can to win. He just wouldn't. Batman is a genius level intellect, but without any discernible weakness and any measure of strength to go on for Metroman. That just makes Metroman so powerful. He could be Batman, and it isn't even close. Is there any way? Could Batman take a unique angle and win? I have two. Batman is someone who is largely associated with other superheroes. If it really
Prep time. That's all it takes. Prep time. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's not that Metroman doesn't have any weaknesses, it's just that we don't know about them yet. Since we know Megamind hasn't even looked into that. It would be interesting, though. It would be interesting if Batman found a weakness. What do you think it is? Dandruff? Excessive dandruff? I don't know.
really came to it, Batman could call for some backup and stack the odds in his favor. An outcome that leaves the odds in his favor.
DNA. You could just take his DNA and make an army of other Metromen. Couldn't you? Gotta be a way his DNA could be used against him, I'd think.
Means it would be fairly simple to say Batman would win, but that's not exactly fair. In that case, he wouldn't be alone. A win with him alone would be much more interesting. Metroman's lack of interest in heroism would be the main thing to appeal to. He has clearly had enough of his role as a superhero, so combating Batman wouldn't be much interest to him. His music is, meaning billionaire Bruce Wayne could simply buy Metroman a music studio and produce his album, taking
That's true. Give him a life outside of superhero work? That could work. Think about it. You could push him like Taylor Swift, and he's good. He's a good artist. I'm sure we could figure it out.
Music Man off the table before he was even a threat. So in many ways, that would be the most surefire way that could give Batman the chance to run out with the
But then they wouldn't be fighting in the first place. My hat tilted.
win. By and large, the only real hope our Caped Crusader even has to take the victory and run away with it. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more,
That was pretty fun. That was good. Yeah, I think I'll subscribe. This was Ayo Zane. It's pretty good. 933 views. I liked it. Not sure how to feel about the AI though. I don't know. Well, next react.
Are superpowers with side effects still worth it? This
Matters the side effect. Right away, matters the side effect.
is a question scholars have been wondering for centuries.
What? No, we haven't.
Which is why I decided to look into it. I asked you to choose a superpower. I want flying, but the top reply is the side effect. You're only a flying head.
Would you do that? I would do that. Yeah, I would do that. Well, I mean, are you only ahead when you're flying? Because if you're only ahead when you're flying, then yeah, I'm taking the power. No difficulty.
Sorry. I said sorry. So, for example, I want telekinesis. Very much.
I could do with telekinesis. What'd you do with telekinesis? I don't know if I'd want it. If I had a superpower, it would be super strength. No question. Just for theatrics, pretty much.
I think I would, if I had telekinesis, abuse that power to the max.
Me too.
Yeah, that's right. The papa. And if I only move burger.
Would you do it? I'd do it. Can only move a burger? If that's the only downside, then might as well, right? Put something in the burger, put something on the burger. You could move the thing that's in or on the burger.
You think you're funny, don't you? Well, watch this. Yeah, that's right. The papa.
Exactly what I was saying.
You think you've bested this power, but I have produced an idea. Obviously, telekinesis isn't very good if you can only control burgers. Even if you want to control the burgers to then control other objects.
Yeah, I mean, slippery, aren't they? They are kind of slippery. Hold on, I'm gonna... Uno... Yo. Alright, I'm back.
But then I'd be producing a lot of burgers. I don't want to keep going to the grocery store to buy more burger meat. Do you guys have like a vat meat? Yeah, burger packs are in aisle 3. No, like, not like a packet, but like a vat.
Could you buy a vat of burger meat? I don't know, I'm sure you could.
That would be a huge pain. But then I got the idea. What if I submerged the burger in resin like that one hot dog, and that the burger could last forever? And in addition to that, the resin could be any shape, such as burger in resin shaped like a spoon, or burger in resin in the shape of a hook.
Yeah, but then you're buying a lot of resin and like molds, and you've got a really small burger. Do gummy burgers count? Could you get a gummy burger? I don't know.
We could get really creative. I could be casting multiple shapes with multiple burgers, creating machinations only limited by my imagination.
Burger Green Lantern. Unstoppable. Literally Burger and Green Lantern. Burger Green Lantern.
Let's rock and roll, baby! It's time to rock and roll. You thought you were funny. You have failed to limit my powers. And now you will face the consequences. Oh, man. I would say, yes, this power is still worth it with a...
I don't think I could afford it. That much resin? I'm not gonna steal. So, I think I'd have to pass. It
Side
just feels
effect.
like
Write that one down, scholars. Who are you? Let's see if you have what it takes to ruin this next power. Satisfying. I'm an ASMR channel now. You can bring any character you want to life. Okay.
Bring any character to life. No. I don't think it would be worth it. What if it backfires horribly? And there's gonna be a side effect, so it could horribly backfire. I don't think it'd be worth it, like, at all.
I'm gonna make a character named Griffin who has wings, and we're best friends, and is magic also, and can do kickflips. Do a kickflip. Awesome. Very interested to see the side effect that would ruin this. They hate you.
Griffin?
Definitely not worth it. What would be the point of creating a character that hates you? I wouldn't do it. Would you?
Is this true?
Okay, that's fine. Not friends anymore. I'm gonna make another character who is really cool and excels at baseball and is a demon and is your enemy, so you know how it feels.
But he still hates you, and you just give him a bat. He'll beat you up with a bat. I don't think it'd be worth it. I don't think so. I do not know. I do not know. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Man. Ooh, probably shouldn't talk so it doesn't go with the stream. I'll edit it out. Let's continue. Let's continue.
You know, the enemy of an enemy is my friend. Wise words.
Seriously? I'll admit.
Yeah, what if they do that? Like, there's no witness. Is that?
I don't think this power is fun with this consequence. If everyone hates me, then they're all gonna gang up on me. Ow, 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 ow. Like, if there's consequences with this power, what's stopping me from, like, making a character who grants unlimited wishes?
But now he's gonna hate you.
How, if he hated me, I would have a lot of trouble trusting him.
Just make it to where he can't betray you. Like, he can hate you, but he can't, like, artifact the way he gives you. Would that work?
Unless character who is irredeemably evil and a threat to this world, who is a burger, which then I can eat it.
Yes, eat me and become the very thing you sought to defeat.
I don't like this power anymore. You guys can hang out. I'm gonna leave. You guys suck. Those guys are a bunch of jerks anyway, but not as much of a jerk as I'm about to be. This video
Ugh.
experience all the features by downloading Opera at the link in the description today. Thanks Opera for sponsoring this video. Next power. The ability to heal anything with the mind. This
I'm taking it. Of course I am.
power is dangerous. Mostly because you would either be sought after by world governments seeking to obtain your power,
Ooh, I didn't think about that. Would the government really want you if you had super healing? I don't know. What if you only healed yourself?
or you'd end up being the leader of a cult. But despite the risks, it's an amazing power to have. Anytime you stub your toe, it's fine. If you fall off the roof and then stub your toe in the process, it's fine. Or if you explode, actually I don't think you'd survive that. But if you were far enough away, and then you stub your toe, then that's fine. Life would be way easier. But with the side effect, would it still be worth it? God, come on.
No, you got it.
Almost got it. Let me try. Give me a second. There we go. You can only ever do it immediately after eating a bowl of grass clippings.
I'm still getting it. Small bowl of grass clippings? Does it have to be a big bowl? What kind of bowl are we talking about? I'd do it. No question. Not even a question.
You are terrible. Funny, but terrible. First of all, this makes using the power really awkward. Somebody, we need a doctor. Who needs help? Guy's hurt. He needs help. I'm hurt. I need help. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
It'd be so awkward. Okay, would it be a small bowl of grass clippings? Imagine someone just having like a seizure, just eating grass clippings. Someone's ODing, eating grass clippings.
Why are you eating grass?
What
are
are
you
you
doing?
doing?
I'm working on it. On top of that, you cannot let it get out that you have this power because it's limited to how much grass you can eat a day, which is not nutritional, by the way. You can't subsist off of grass. You have to eat other things. Trust me, I've been down that road. So if you're trying to keep a low profile, eating the grass kind of makes you suspicious. We have incredible news, Ron. Just as the evil sentient burger that's been on the loose attacked this child, we thought it was all but over for the child. But soon after the burger fled the scene, the child made a miraculous recovery. With us are some bystanders who witnessed the miracle. I don't know how that kid's alive. He was hit full force with a freeze ray. You don't walk away from that unscathed. After Burgermeister Burger Monster escaped, he just stood up like nothing happened. Yeah, it was...
They just think you're weird. They're not gonna magically assume that you have healing powers. It's...
I don't know what happened. I vote this power is still very worth it. Despite you have to be on a low profile, it's gross to eat grass, and this really only works during the spring and summer, it's still worth it.
Oh, right. Seasonal? You'll be a seasonal hero. I didn't think about that.
Because it's not nothing, just kind of you a little bit. The ability to completely forget about a show you've watched so you can re-experience it as if it was the first time.
No.
I do this already. Where am I? This power sounds cool at first, but this kind of sounds like a little bit. You'll just watch the show, forget that you watched it, watch it again, forget that you watched it, months roll by,
You're just dying from watching a show like 70 times in a row. The Simpsons? Dude, That'll be horrible.
Years roll by, and you're an old man before you know it. Where did the time go? You don't remember it? I remember the first time I saw the season finale for Severance Season 1. Did it feel amazing? Yeah-huh. Do I watch the show and feel the same way again? Yeah-huh. But if I haven't seen Adam Sandler's 2006 fantasy comedy film Click, I feel as if there is an
Amazing movie.
important and relevant lesson in that movie. I think his power is a curse. So anyway, with that being said, let's see what the side effect is. You immediately lose interest before you watch the show. I did that already with video games. Where am I? Because I consider the power a curse, you kind of made it, which is the opposite of what we were trying to do here. I don't know what to do
But then you wouldn't be able to watch any shows. I don't know. Just don't get the power at all.
now. I don't know what to... Smoke bomb! Working. Smoke bomb! The ability to have your art come out exactly as you imagined it. Yes, I can...
That'd be fun. But what do you feel like? Isn't there people with worse imaginations than other people? Like, imagine an. Do you see the full apple, or are you just imagining the word apple, or do you just see nothing? I don't know. I don't know. I have a pretty good imagination though, so I would work out pretty fine. I'd take
See
it.
it now. The trees, the river, the luscious flowers.
Yeah, but then I change art style too. Will that be suspicious if I change art style all the time? Like, one time it's like super realistic. It's like manga or something, and then next time it's like a cartoon. I don't know. Would it still be worth it? Yeah, I think it would be worth it. Just record yourself drawing.
Masterful composition. You can only draw pictures of Will Smith.
Still worth it. I'd say it's still worth it. Just make a, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you ruined it. Ruined it totally.
I wouldn't take the power, but if I had to have the power, I'd be fine with it.
Perfect superpower. Congratulations. If you need me, I'll be in my room.
There's a room full of Will Smith. Could you sell it? Would he allow that? I don't think he would. Ooh.
The ability to mimic anything. Ooh, I like this one. I've always been fond.
Mimic anything. Probably get super popular off that too. I'd take it. Wait, what did it say? Voices, memories, shape-shifting abilities, anything. Anything? I don't know. Would I be able to turn back? If I was able to turn back, then totally.
The ability to mimic anything. Ooh, I like this one. I've always been fond of the idea of, like, shape-shifting. I'm a big fan of Ditto from Pokemon.
Me too.
He's cute. But what I think it's still cool with a side effect. You lose your true self and have no unique form.
Yeah, but then I could pick a character to be for the rest of your life. I think it'd still be worth it. Who would you be for the rest of your life, though? Abilities, too? You could be a superhero. It's still super worth it.
I'm understanding this correctly. Is that so bad? I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. Having no unique form kind of makes me have a form. Hey, I'm looking for a guy named Andy. Do you know who that is? Oh, yeah, it's the guy with no unique form over there. Hello. Sure, I lose my unique form at the end of the day, but I could also fly. And of course, if I can mimic abilities, say hello to the world's best hacker. What are you hacking? Nothing. Someone ordered 1 trillion Dr. Peppers? You know that joke's getting low. I like them! The ability to turn invisible when nobody's looking.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that one. The ability to turn invisible when nobody's looking? No. I don't like invisibility in the first place. I don't like what some of the people would do with it. No.
Looking. That's not a superpower. That's just being a guy. That's just a guy. Ooh, I'm...
Like turning invisible when no one's looking? Or if someone looks at you, then they can see you. That's useless.
Invisible. Don't look at me. What? Look away. Okay, now look at me. Okay. But you're being looked at 24/7. You didn't even ruin a superpower. This is a curse. I mean, do you mind?
I have to-
Try and just like be myself.
My job.
The ability
Be a good friend, though. It'd be awkward, but you'd probably be a good friend. Anyways.
to appear in an ice cream sandwich video, but he hates you. Wow, I really hate this guy.
I don't know. It's not really a superpower. I'd take it. To be honest, I'd take it. Is my thing out of focus? Can you not see this side of the screen? How's that look? So much better. Awesome. Okay.
Guy. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody learned something. Scholar.
That was fun. Ice cream sandwich. 3 million subscribers. Pretty awesome. I'm liking the video. That was great. I enjoyed that. Alright. Last video. We'll put that good small break. This video is tattoo removal is insane.
Very tasteful art. Oh, you hate it? You're not alone. 1 in 4 people with a tattoo regret it. 25 million people in the US. Getting ink
1 in 4 people regret having tattoos, and why get them? Well, they probably didn't know it was going to be bad.
carved into your body permanently has exploded in popularity in the last few decades, especially among millennials. Often their tattoos were about a current cultural thing, a moment in their life, following a trend, expressing individuality.
No, full back tattoo, I don't think I'd be able to do it. And a trend too? If I were to get a tattoo, it'd be something significantly important to my life that I know isn't going to change, and it's going to be small, relatively small. Who knows, maybe I could get like 20 tattoos in my future, I don't know yet.
Or about feeling like being part of something greater.
Relationship tattoos? No. I don't care if you're married, that's a bad idea.
That's all fine and good, but as people age, they often stop identifying with what their younger versions wanted on their skin forever. Or sometimes their tattoos simply just look ugly or have aged badly. And so today, laser tattoo removal
Tattoos age? I didn't know that. I know they fade. Do they warp? Yikes.
is booming, being as normalized as dentist appointments. Which is wild, since lasering a tattoo away is one of the most metal things you can do to your body. A high-tech procedure that's extremely painful and makes your skin explode from the inside.
Then I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm not blowing up my skin. It's not happening.
How does it work?
Does it hit more than just the tattoo?
Da 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 da. Might be missing that.
It's the first time I've ever seen him sing his own intro.
Explained what a tattoo is in detail before, but in a nutshell, from the perspective of your cells, your tattoo is a mountain range of colorful boulders, from small to building-sized, injected deep into your dermis by violently
I don't know, that doesn't look very fun.
ripping huge wounds with gigantic needles. Your body is trying hard to destroy the tattoo, but the ink particles are way too large to be transported away, and your immune cells can't eat them. So they do the next best thing, keeping the ink trapped in a prison of flesh.
Can that be bad? What if it can't stop the ink? What happens? Can you get like ink poisoning? I don't think so. It would have happened a lot more, right?
This is why tattoos remain forever. Millions of your cells give their lives to keep the ink in place. When they die, new ones take their place. In principle, removing a tattoo is very easy. Just destroy the ink particles. The hard part is to do that without destroying you.
I don't think I'd do it.
Amazingly, the best way is still to blast you with a deadly laser. Lasers, UV light, Wi-Fi or X-rays are all the same thing. Electromagnetic
Didn't mean for CC to be on there, my bad.
radiation. Photons that travel through space at the speed of light in the form of a wave. The more energetic they are, the higher their frequency and the more punch they carry. Imagine your skin as jelly and your tattoo as crumbs of toast. If you
Gross. Have you ever had something like, what was I gonna say? Have you ever had like a soft, like liquidy substance? You bite it, there's something solid in there. Top 10 worst experiences ever. I hate it. It's horrible.
shine a flashlight against it, most light passes right through the jelly, but the darker toast crumbs absorb more light and are clearly visible. Likewise, certain laser frequencies mostly pass through your skin without doing damage, while dark ink particles soak them up. Depending on the color of your tattoo, we need different lasers. Red ink reflects red light but absorbs green light, so you need a green laser.
I don't think my tattoo would be colored if I got it, being honest. I think I just want a black tattoo. Still matters what I'd get, though. But colored tattoos take more time, don't they? Shaded, colored tattoos. It just sounds so painful.
Black ink easily absorbs all types of light and is the easiest to remove. But even with the right color, tattoo removal lasers are still pretty powerful and can still leave horrible injuries,
I still think I'd rather have like a cool looking scar than a looking tattoo.
scars, or change your skin color permanently. So instead of shooting your skin with a continuous ray of death, modern tattoo removal lasers shoot an extremely brief pulse, a packet of electromagnetic energy that lasts about a few trillionths of a second. So short that the beam ends before the first photon even hits the skin. Okay, enough theory. Let's laser your mistake and experience the fun of tattoo
So, how fast would that be? Faster than the speed of light? Or like the speed of light? How did you make that? I'm sorry.
removal together. But laser removal is expensive, so let's start by taking care of your
That's a sponsor. Shoot.
code or click the link in the description. And now, let's laser a mistake away. Take a deep breath. This is going to hurt.
I'm ready. Do it.
Let's slow down time. App. The pulse of high-energy photons hits your arm nearly at the speed of light, shooting through the dead layers of the skin, passing into the dermis. Most cells are like jelly to the laser and don't absorb much energy, escaping its deadly power unharmed. The flood of photons moves on and reaches the mountain range of ink embedded deep in the prison of your flesh and cells. Only a nanosecond, a billionth of a second, has passed, but now things escalate rapidly. As the photons hit the black ink on a molecular level, they smash into electrons and are absorbed and annihilated, transferring all of their energy into them. This sudden
So it's like melting ink inside of your body? No, I'm good. Thanks.
influx of energy almost instantly turns into a massive amount of heat that has nowhere to go. The ink particles
Does it explode?
burn up to a seething hot 600 degrees, hot enough to make iron glow red hot. Overwhelmed by the sudden heat,
Telling me of something hotter than inside of my body? No. What?
ink particles expand rapidly and are mechanically stressed to the max,
Explode. I knew it.
violently ripping and fracturing, almost exploding. The mountain range cracks into millions of seething hot pieces and a bit of hot ink dust, which wouldn't be that bad if this was not going on inside your skin. Water in your tissue and inside your cells instantly vaporizes and expands quickly, ripping cells apart and growing into gigantic caves of
That's... I don't know. That doesn't sound very nice.
hot steam bubbles inside your skin. This sudden expansion creates a shock wave that hits tissue nearby, causing more mayhem and damage. Your cells that were keeping the tattoo in place a moment ago are having a really bad time. If they had kept tattoo particles safely stowed inside of them, they're cooked or ripped apart. The cells that surrounded the ink
Wouldn't that poison you? Aren't you just poisoning yourself?
mountains are gravely wounded or burned alive by the sudden heat or steam. A few tiny blood vessels in the area are ripped apart violently. Thousands of your cells are dead or hurt. And then the next laser pulse hits again and again, moving over the tattoo like an orbital bombardment. From your perspective, all this is happening so fast that you only notice one thing: a sharp pain like being electrocuted, a smell like burnt hair, and most disturbingly, a loud crack. Where the laser hits, your tattoo turns white, which is called frosting and is the bubbles of hot gas expanding under your skin.
I'm not doing
To
that.
ease the pain, the area is often cooled with a stream of cold air for a moment before the laser moves on again. Inside your skin, the tattoo is now a crushed mountain range of carnage and death. The cooked and ripped remains of cells float in a mix of hot ink and water vapor that are cooling down. Many more cells are injured and are chemically screaming for help. It's
Would this not poison you? Like poison, no?
like an internal burn. The brutal aftermath.
Get out of here.
Hundreds of thousands of immune cells, like macrophages, stream into the wound to clean up the mess. They order inflammation so your blood vessels open up and water rushes in. Your wounded skin starts to swell up and turn red. As your cells begin cleaning up casualties and helping with wound healing, they also meet loads of hot ink particles. It's now that your tattoo is actually being removed. The same immune system that kept it in place is now helping to clean it up. Many of the smallest particles are simply rinsed away by the flood, while macrophages devour some of them and transport them to your lymph nodes. If possible, they'll be broken down further and ejected from your body via your urine
So just Would you have black urine?
If not, they'll just collect inside your lymph nodes
Well, that doesn't sound good.
and stay there, probably for the rest of your life.
No, that can't be good.
So, hopefully, you got the tattoo from a pro and the ink is not toxic. But the majority of ink particles are either still too large or
Oh, tattoos aren't toxic. Okay. I didn't know that.
there are too many of them. So your immune and skin cells, in a brave effort to protect you, once again swallow and bind them in place. This is why a laser tattoo removal usually takes between 5 and 12 sessions. Each time
No. Wouldn't you have permanent scarring? Then you still have your tattoo.
a part of the tattoo is transported away and an even larger one is cemented in place again. You get to enjoy watching this process happening in real time. Within the first few hours, the frosting under your skin fades and the skin around the tattoo feels like a bad sunburn. Red, swollen, and stingy. Often it rises
Could this give you cancer?
with fluid-filled burn blisters that you should leave alone. As the pain calms down, it's replaced by soreness. Over the next few days, the wound will remain red, swollen, and tender and begin to itch. The itching is a direct consequence of your immune cells actively healing you, so maybe that gives you some comfort. After about a week, the wound may crust over as new healthy and pink skin replaces injured skin. Things slowly get back to normal. Your tattoo will usually be noticeably lighter, although not that much if this was your first session. Over the next few weeks, it will get a bit lighter still as your immune system keeps transporting parts of it away. Modern laser tattoo removal has gotten very good, so if you chose an experienced professional, you should be completely healed after 2 months. But
Oh, 2 months of doing that though? I don't know. I know that getting a tattoo hurts. If this hurts more than getting a tattoo, which I'm sure it does, with the span of a month, I don't know if it'd be worth it.
if you didn't, or if you had the procedure done with older tech, sometimes there might be a slight scar, or the color
Yikes. I don't know.
of your skin may change slightly in places. Although this is pretty rare nowadays, please do your research when deciding who you're going to allow to shoot lasers at you. In the best case, after a number of sessions, your tattoo is no longer visible, or only very, very faintly. Whether it will disappear completely depends on the size of your tattoo, the colors that were used, how deep the ink was injected, and to a degree,
Again, why you shouldn't get full back tattoos. Will you have rainbow urine? Or will it be brown? That's gross.
how good of a job your body does cleaning up the mess. New year, new
It's a good video. It's a good video. I think Ooh, should I do one more? No, I don't think I should. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end it up here. Yes. This is it. Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Please subscribe to me.